All right. So here we are, the Week 10 fantasy recap. I was going to do this with my pants off, but Karen thought it was a bad idea, so here goes anyways. Big week this week. Last week of the regular season. A lot of playoff battles up for grabs. League's wide open. 4 people with a chance to win it. The top 8 are pretty much locked into the playoffs. There's one team on the outside looking in. Going to need a lot of help, though. Anyways, on to the rankings. Number 12, 8-game losing streak. John, I do like your team. Not pretty happy that you're not in the playoffs, but it wasn't your year, man. Nothing else to be said. Go take down that consolation bracket and try to get those guys to bet as much as you possibly can get them to bet for the consolation and get Beans money up front. Number 11. I know you wanted to be last, but I'm just putting you at 11. I mean, John Wool's got 1 win, and I don't know, just not his year. So I'm putting you in there. 50 Shades. That trade is just looking worse and worse. I know you named your team after Ray Rice. I don't know why you gave him up for McFadden and Bush. I mean, I understand at the time, but it's just not working out for you, and your team's not responding, and looks like you're in some big trouble. You're going to need a lot of help to get into the playoffs. I believe you need to outscore 2 people by 50 or 60 points to get in, so not looking good. Number 10, Beaner. Spoiler alert this week, though. You're playing Mike Brown. You could end his season and rip the money right out of his hands. It'd be pretty funny. It's going to be tough to do, though, with no C.J. Spiller and no Victor Cruz. But I don't know. Is your team up for it? 2 weeks in a row? You took down Skriko last week. Number 9, nice little 3-game winning streak for Long Ball Larry's. Finishing strong, that awful start did you in, so get ready for next year. Number 8, I know this is one of the 4 people that has a chance to win the whole league, but your team just is awful. Boss Hog. Losing both your quarterbacks really hurts as well. Just don't see it happening. I'm actually salivating at the chance to play you in the first round of the playoffs in a 4-5 matchup, so not seeing you winning. Number 7, Underdog Bob, moving into the playoffs, and rumor has it that Bob's looking to shop a quarterback. I think he's finally putting Brady on the market. God knows what he's asking for him, though. But anyways, pretty solid year for Bob, and a chance to make some noise. Anything can happen in the playoffs. We'll see. Number 6, Dougie Huddle. Got to be sick of Eli Manning by now. I mean, he's just had an atrocious season. Bright future with Doug Martin, though. Looking like he might have been the absolute best draft pick of the year. And 51 points in 1 week is pretty unbelievable. Is he going to be consistent? And, are you going to ride him to the promised land? We'll see. One of your big problems, though, is your wide receivers will now be having backup quarterbacks thrown to them. All your wideouts, it looks like their top men went down, so that could be trouble. Number 5, Fire Marshal, Jeremy Geary. Me and you, we have a big matchup this week. It's basically going to decide the 5-6 slot in the playoffs. And that's a coveted spot because I believe the winner will get to play Boss Hog and essentially just take 2 weeks off and, just coast into the second round of the playoffs. So it is a big battle this week. Number 4, myself, the A-Team. Not liking the AP trade as much as I thought I would. I think I might have made the biggest mistake ever by trading him away. Definitely might have overthought it. We'll see, though. I made the trade with my eye on the playoffs. So if Vernon Davis does anything, I don't know if that's going to happen with Alex Smith getting hurt, and Matt Forte didn't do much last week. So, hopefully AP gets hurt and I look like a genius. We'll see. Number 3, Primetime. Right in the hunt, right in the thick of it, Jimmy. 2 years in a row. You got a big matchup this week. You're playing Boss Hog. I think you should roll through him. You're going to need a little help to win the league. The other people have more points than you. If somebody can knock them off, though, and you end up winning, you're taking it down. Number 2, Dylan's Domination. Tough loss last week. If you won last week, you'd be in the driver's seat, controlling your own destiny. As it is, you need a little help. You're trailing Mike by a little bit in the points category, so if you both win, you're going to be on the outside, looking in that number 2 spot, which is never good because 1 gets the money and 2 gets nothing. But anyways, you got a good chance in the playoffs here. I know you're looking to upgrade your running back situation right now. It's probably the worst time you could have asked for to have Marshawn Lynch on a bye week, but we'll see. And number 1 in the driver's seat, tough loss last week, Magic Mike. Lost to the only person that would have beat you, putting up 104 points, would have beat anybody else in the league, and you would have basically wrapped it up. But as it is, you still got a pretty favorable matchup. You're predicted to beat Bean pretty big. But Bean could play spoiler. You never know. Anything can happen. You definitely control your own destiny, and hopefully you take home the money. But this weekend, this is it. This is for all the marbles, so we'll see how it happens. Best of luck, and I'm probably not going to be doing the one next week because I don't like my team's matchup, so somebody else will take us home into the playoffs. But it's been a lot of fun, and 3 times this year, 3 times top scorer, most points. What are you going to do? Good luck in the playoffs, everybody.